Hey guys, what is going on? I want to welcome you to day number 52 inside of our 30K in 90-day challenge. And in today's video lesson, we are going to talk about what you should be doing in one of the 2 hours that I have shared with you, you'll want to spend building your business each day. All right. So you want to spend 1 hour a day doing this. And this is what we're going to be talking about here on today. But before we get started into the good stuff, my name is Tracey Walker. I am a baseball mom. I am a documented seven-figure earner inside the digital marketing space. I have been able to learn how to use the internet to build business, to make money, to build an asset such as a list, to be able to have a freedom lifestyle. And I started this back in 2008. Okay, 2008, way before all of this influencer stuff, way before all of these people were making all this COVID money. Okay, way before, or I won't say that because I don't want my video to get messed up, but way before people were making all that stuff. Okay, we were learning how to make money online using digital marketing. All right, I've been very fortunate as I've learned these skills. My hair, look at this. You know what? It's doing this because it was in a little bun. It was in a little bun like this, and so I'm just gonna put it back there. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Um, I've been fortunate enough to learn these skills, and these skills have allowed me to build in the network marketing space. I've been able to build teams of 20, 30, 40,000 people worldwide. I have been able to make millions of dollars in network marketing because of it without having to really focus on doing home parties or meetings or just a bunch of being in people's houses or people being in my house. I'm just kind of one of those people, all that extra being in people's space. I don't know. I'm trying to fix this little thing right here. Okay. So that, and I've been able to do it in the affiliate marketing space as well. From that standpoint, I mean, I've been able to be the number one affiliate, number one female earner, or at best, a top earner, a top producer, and pretty much any affiliate marketing program I've decided to attach my name to, right? Primarily because I believe in what the education is, the resources, the tools are. I've done really well because of what I've learned about digital marketing over the past, almost 20 years. Okay. And then last but not least, I am a marketing automations expert. Okay. Which means that as a single mom, okay, of a baseball player and a flag football player, my time to be on the phone or my time to be traveling all around town, doing meetings and events and parties, my time is very, very limited. Okay. And I'd much rather spend my time at my son's baseball game watching him than to be at my son's baseball game and physically being at the park, at the field, but be out of my chair and over by the tree talking on a phone because I have a conference call, missing his play, missing his time at bat, missing when he's pitching, missing when he's in the outfield, right? I don't want to miss these moments. And so for me, being able to set up automations and processes that allow me to generate leads, that allow my system to do the selling and telling for me, and allow the person that is looking to buy right from the page by hitting the buy button. All of that has been very valuable to me because that's how I've been able to make sales on autopilot and sales in my sleep, sales while I'm driving to school, sales while I am washing the clothes, right? Sales while I'm cooking dinner, sales while I'm doing anything other than being a workhorse on this here internet. All right. And the purpose of this 30K 90-day challenge is to share with you a lot of the skill sets as well as the mindsets because it's not a one-sided thing. You can have the strategy. I mean, you probably have learned tons of strategies. If you've been on the internet, you've been wanting to make money online, I am almost positive that there's no shortage of you learning skill sets. Okay. The issue is that your mindset is not in the right place where the skill sets aren't necessarily taking root and working for you. All right. And so this is what we're doing over these 90 days as I share with you more about skill set and mindset to help you really be able to start making $10,000 a month in business online. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what you want to spend 1 hour a day doing. Okay. Now here's the thing that I want to share with you. Okay. There's I'm giving you about 3 or 4 different things. Okay, 3 or 4 different things, or steps, not 3 or 4 different things. I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 different steps. Okay, but here's the first thing. Here's the thing that you want to spend your time doing in that hour. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to identify 2 areas you need to work on. Okay, you write this down. I want you to identify 2 areas that you need to work on. I want you to pick one choice that you need to work on, and one skill. Now, when I say one choice, that's like a mindset, right? So think of one choice, right? A choice like you can choose to do it or not, right? So let's say you want to choose to work on your attitude, right? Let's say that you want to choose to work on how you feel. Let's say you want to choose to work on how you respond to certain things that occur throughout your day, things that you experience throughout your day. So let's just say your response ability. You can choose to either keep responding the way you've been responding. Something happens, it makes you angry, and you snap off, right? Versus something happens, it makes you angry, you choose to think about it, you say, I'm not going to snap off, and you don't let it alter your day, right? That is a choice. So I want you to choose one choice and one skill. The skill could be something like YouTube marketing, right? Your skill could be something like going live. You want to learn how to go live. Okay, this is an area that you want to work on. You want to work on going live and how to format it and what you need to do. You want to work on getting your YouTube videos going, right? Maybe you want to work on doing TikToks and doing short form content. Maybe you want to work on doing posting your free ads. Okay, there's one choice and one skill that you definitely want to work on. So identify those 2 things first, those 2 areas first. Okay, now this is what you're going to spend your hour a day in these areas working on. This is what you're going to spend your hour doing. So you got 2 hours in a day to work on your business. You're going to block out 2 hours. Okay. One of those hours, you're going to focus on learning, doing, and teaching as it relates to those 2 areas. Okay. So what we're going to do, you're going to identify the 2 areas that you need to work on: a mindset area, which we're going to call it a choice, and one skill, whatever skill you want as it relates to digital marketing. Then, sorry guys, then what you're going to do is you're going to already have it in your mind that you're going to work on this area for one of the hours of your 2 hours. And we're going to focus on implementing, we're going to focus on actualizing this through the concept of learn, do, teach. Okay, this is the process we're going to use to help work on our choice and our skill set. All right, so how do we do that? How do we use learn, do, teach to help us get better in, let's say, our response ability uh, and our ability to do lives? Okay, so how do we leverage learn, do, teach? Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to select someone that you respect in the field. Okay, maybe it's me, maybe it's not me, maybe it's somebody else. It doesn't have to be me. It's not the ego, it's not none of that. But I want you to select someone in the field of digital marketing that that you respect. Okay, and I want you to watch their videos or watch their Instagram or watch their TikTok or watch their whatever, their YouTube. Okay, watch their Facebook. I want you to go physically to that person's page or platform or whatever, and I want you to watch them. Okay. And here's what you do: I want you to write down something they are teaching. I want you to write down something they are teaching. Because if you listen, you're being taught something almost all the time. So there's no limit of education. Okay. So write down something that they are teaching. And then I want you to also write down how they are connecting with their audience, or if they are connecting with their audience if, at all. Like if you feel like they aren't connecting with their audience, then you can write that down. But if you believe that they are connecting with their audience, then I want you to write down in what way. How are they connecting with their audience, right? For example, when I talk about being a mom and I talk about time. And I talk about not missing my son's plays on the field, right? When whether he's at bat, whether he's on offense or whether he's on defense, me not missing that is very, very important to me. It's very important to me. Now, if I'm talking to you and you are a mom and you have children in sports, or you had children in sports, or you have grandchildren in sports, or how about this? Hell, you in sports. You don't want to miss your own game. Okay, so you want to make some money because you're trying to get to your own game and you're not trying to go do a meeting on Zoom at 7 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday because you got soccer. Okay, you got basketball with your adult league or whatever you got going on. You got volleyball with the adults. Okay, my point that I'm making is that when I'm saying these things and I'm talking to my audience of people and I'm making that reference, the assumption is that if you're my person, you can resonate with what I'm saying. You know that you don't want to miss any of the things that your child may be doing as well, that you're showing up for them as their parent. You don't want to miss that. You may recognize that even if your children are older, right? You've done that already, but you've had that experience. You may say, yeah, I remember I didn't have the flexibility. So I did miss a lot of things when my child was growing up. And you know what? I don't want to miss anything else. I missed all this stuff as a child, but now I'm a grandparent and I don't want to miss any of my grandchildren's stuff, right? I want to change. I do not want my whole life to be run by me having to go and work and do and be busy, right? So that's how I relate, is by sharing what's important to me. And that's how I'm connecting. I'm telling you that so that you know how to look for it when you go and you look at the person that you respect and you are watching their content and you're writing down what they're teaching and how they're connecting. Gave you example, right, of how I do it. One of the ways that I do it. Okay. I want you to also look at how they are showing up. So if you're looking at them on TikTok and your skill that you want to get better at, you want to improve on is TikTok, watch how they're doing their TikToks. Go through their feed, right? Their timeline or whatever it's called on TikTok, and look at how they set up what they're doing. And what you want to get good at doing is learning how they're doing what they're doing by observing them. You don't always need somebody to tell you what they're doing. You're capable of looking at somebody's content, somebody's platform, and perusing it, doing your own research on what you see, what patterns you see, what do you see happening over and over and over again, what do you hear them saying over and over and over again. Maybe you look at the style of their videos, you're like, oh, they have this same style in quite a few of their videos. Or you look at they're pretty much harping on the same topic over and over and over, right? You got to learn that on your own. This is entrepreneurship. This is not hold your handship. It's not. It's not hold your handship. It's entrepreneurship. So you got to go and you got to self-educate. So I'm telling you, you're going to go to that person you respect. You're going to look at their feed and you're going to learn what they're doing by observing what they're doing, observing how they're connecting. Then what you're going to do is if you respect this person, if you don't respect this person, then by no means am I suggesting that you kind of emulate them in any way. What I'm saying, if you do respect this person, like for me, I'm doing a 90-day challenge. How many people do you see right now going live every day for 90 days? Probably none, not many, right? So that's what I'm doing. So then what you have to do is say, okay, I can emulate that. I want to do my own 90-day challenge. Instead of it being 30K in 90 days, maybe your challenge will be on something else. But the question is, are you willing to do what the person is doing? Or are you just in your consumerism, which is you're just constantly consuming what the person is feeding you? So I want you to get out of just consuming all the time. And I'm trying to get you into a position where you are now doing a 90-day challenge, doing a video every single day, or getting you an editor and doing the videos with a certain type of framework or style that your favorite person is doing with your own content, not their video, but you looking at what they're able to do and recreating that for yourself. Okay, now as you learn it and then you're doing it in your hour a day, then what you're going to do is you're going to start building what we call stamina, and you're going to start building what we call a new habit. So maybe at first, in your 2 hours, you're supposed to be dedicating 1 hour to this. You might realize, dang, it took you the whole hour to do it. But as with anything, as you get more effective and more efficient, you can accomplish more in less time because you get better. It's like AI, right? AI is able to get better and refine what it's doing the more information that you feed it. Well, where do you think the hell AI came from? You think AI is just some this novel idea that just came out of nowhere? No. AI came from the way you, as a human, your body and your brain and your vibration, all that stuff, how it operates. How do some people get better and better and better, and some people do not get better? They get worse. Well, it's a function of the way that they receive and perceive information and take action. And everybody does that differently. AI is designed to say, hey, we want to do it more perfectly, where we reduce some of the human error. But it all comes from your blueprint, your physical human blueprint. So you'll get better, you become more effective, you'll become more efficient in your doing. And then it won't take you the whole hour. You might be done in 20, 30 minutes. Now, as you're doing that, you'll realize that you have some skill, that you have some knowledge under your belt. And through that, you can begin to teach it if you desire. You can begin to show others how you're doing what you're doing. Okay. So we talked about what you're going to do. You're going to watch the videos. Okay. You're going to learn, do, teach. And then finally, you got to implement this in your own activities. This is what I was just saying. You got to review and you got to implement this in your own marketing activities. None of this matters if you're listening to me and then you don't go and implement anything that I'm sharing with you. None of it matters right now. I know it does matter because it's very vital and it's very valuable information I'm giving you. Everything I've been teaching you over these past 52 days is worth a lot of money. But you know what they say, if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. Right? So many people say, oh, why do I have to pay for this? Why do I have to pay for that? Because I'm giving it to you for free for 90 days and you still haven't implemented it. So the person that's giving the information, for it to be a win-win, what happens, people say, okay, you have to pay me to give you the information. Not because the information itself is so valuable, but because I am valuable. Just like you are very valuable. If Michael Jordan were going to come and teach some children how to get really good and do a basketball camp, he probably not going to come for free. It's not because the skill of basketball, you can't learn it anywhere else. It's not that you can't go on Google and learn how to dribble, pass, or shoot. It's like you can't go on Instagram and find people that do training and resources and coaching and basketball camps. And it's not like you can't find that type of stuff. But if you want a person that has demonstrated the mastery of the skill set, this is why they require payment. Sometimes you guys get it confused with, well, why you got to pay for something? Because when you value something, you pay for it. Do you live for free? No, you don't. Do you pay for the lights? Yeah, because you value it. Do you pay for food? More than likely because you value it. Do you pay for where you live? Yeah, because you value it. Do you pay for your clothes? Yeah, because you value it. Do you pay for whatever else you pay? You get your hair done, you get your nails done, you pay for that? Yeah, why? Because you value that. But you don't want to pay for the expertise. That might be one of those choices up here that you might want to focus on. Your mindset, the way that you view investing in yourself. Maybe that might be a choice because you can choose to invest in yourself. You can choose not to invest in yourself. That's completely up to you. But if you're going to go the free route, the least you could do is take advantage of when someone like me is giving this to you for free. The least you could do is say, oh my God, I was so hungry for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you feed on it and you nourish yourself with it. To not feed yourself and not nourish yourself with it, then the payment part is the cop out. And I caught you. I caught you. Red-handed in 4K, all cap, all cap. You had no intentions on doing it anyway. You just like to use that you had to pay as an excuse. But I caught you in 4K because this 90-day challenge is absolutely free. Right? So now the proof is in the pudding. Are you going to implement it in your marketing activities? And my hope for you is that you do and that you will. Okay. So this is what you want to spend your hour a day doing, focusing on a mindset area and focusing on a skill set area, watching somebody else that you admire, emulating them in the best way that you can with your own vibe, your own energy, your own style with it, and putting it into play for you in your business. All right. So now I've given you all of the juice, I've given you all of the goods for day number 52. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that if you have not already subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell so that you can stay notified when I go live. And if you are over on Facebook watching this, make sure that you at least follow me over there, because even if we're not friends, you can still stay up to date on my content. Last but not least, I want to make sure that you have a resource, that you have something tangible. And that would be my free digital marketing blueprint. All right. What I'm doing in this blueprint is I'm literally breaking down for you the steps that you need to take to put you in a position, should you choose to implement it, and learn how to get yourself up to $900 a day with digital marketing and promoting an affiliate program that pays you 100% commissions. Okay. Now, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. However, getting your hands on the blueprint and learning how this whole thing works, and then you getting access to this information and this education so that you can take it and go and build whatever business you want. Go and sell whatever products and services you want. You do not have to leverage our affiliate program. It just comes with your membership. That is just a one-time payment anyway. Okay. So one time, you don't have to worry about any monthly fees. You don't have to worry about any annual fees. You don't have to worry about any fees at all once you become a member, and it will position you to always and forever be in line to receive $900 commissions should you choose to share our educational platform with others, because of the great value that you got and you knew and you know that it's valuable. It was valuable to you. So the way that we start this process is you clicking on the link right below this video. It says get my blueprint or get my free blueprint. Click on that link, or you can head right over here to www.makemoneywithtracy.com. Get your hands on the free digital marketing blueprint. When you get to that website, it's going to ask you to put in your email address. Be kind enough to put in your real email address, because I'm going to send you the blueprint via email to that email address. If you want to be funny and joke and play, you're not going to get it. When you click the other page, the blueprint is not there for you to download. Okay. So if you're not serious about it, then don't even waste my time. Don't even waste your time, even more importantly. Okay. However, if changing your life, if making sure you're debt free by the time December 31st gets here, if making sure you're rolling into 2025 with a brand new lease on life, a brand new optimistic way of realizing that you can be successful online, then go ahead, click on the link, put your email in the box, get the download. I'm going to email to you, and also be sure to watch the video that you see right there, because it is very valuable. It's going to break down to you how our program, our educational program works. And then you can decide whether or not it's something that you want to invest in yourself to have. Very simple. I did, and it's been very, very valuable to me. I've like I said, I've done digital marketing since 2008 on the internet. Okay, so when I look at this program, a lot of things I see sometimes, I don't feel so good about it, because I'm like, it's just fluff. They're just trying to make some money. It's not really any value in this. But when I looked at this, what we're doing, this is Legacy Builders. When I looked at this, I could go through each of the modules. And as I'm watching and reviewing, even just skimming in some areas for me, just skimming, I'm like, this is freaking good. This is detailed, it's to the point. It doesn't skip anything. It doesn't leave any gaping holes where you're trying to figure out how to bridge the gap. And it gives you some, but not all. And it doesn't play any games with you in that way. And so you really get the full gamut of what you need to do so that you can make a complete circle and actually be able to put yourself in position to win. And if you take what I'm teaching here in the 90-day challenge, and then you couple that with our detailed trainings that we have inside the program itself, and then you actually go and start using what we're teaching and leveraging our affiliate program to make $900 a day, your life can change. Okay, now I can't guarantee your life is going to change because a lot has to do with your choices. But the track to run on, I have given you. All right. So that is day number 52. Now, here's the bottom line. Bottom line is this is double header. This is double header today. So I'm going to run this back and do day number 53 as well very shortly. Okay. So go ahead, get your hands on my free digital marketing blueprint. Click on the link, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in day number 53. Bye, guys.